Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today I wanted to share a video of how I saved my Scindapsus Pictus Argyraeus. So this is my second plant already because the first one died after a repot. So this one, the same thing happened. After a repot, which I did in the summer, the leaves started to curl, and I gave it enough time to recover, but after 2 months, it wasn't doing anything. I did not see any improvement, and I thought it was time to take action. This has been in this kind of setup for about 3 weeks now, and I am going to take a look and see if the leaves is improved, but if not, I might be forced to transfer this plant into leca. So here she is after 3 weeks in that kind of setup. So the idea was to increase the humidity and so the leaves can perk up a little bit, but I don't think it's done the job because they are still looking not dehydrated, but it's curled up. Most of them, it improved a little bit because it was really bad when I put it into a plastic. And yeah, I can see some leaves has reacted to that as well, because my worry was that it wasn't getting any oxygen or airflow inside the bag, and if the moisture was too much, the leaves touch each other and touch the wall of the plastic, it could get some leaf rot. So luckily I don't see that, but I can see some stains beginning to form. So I think the last resort is for me to transfer this into leca and see how it reacts. So I'm doing this in the sink, guys, and that's my leca balls washed and ready. And I washed the roots as well, and I don't see any problem at all. As you can see, the roots are really healthy, and but you can see that the leaves are not doing so well, and I am sure this plant is pest free, but it's not just taking up so much moisture after the repot, and especially the long vines down here, they're not looking so good. And I don't want to lose this plant. So it's got a significant amount of roots, and I do not know how those soil roots will manage to transfer into leca. I have never done this before, so I'm actually quite excited to see the result. And I'm thinking, since it's very long, and I have noticed that some of these stems here have grown some aerial roots, and it's very long, so I think I'm gonna try and cut those. Alright, so I think I'm gonna cut that. I think I'm gonna do some multiple cuts here because it looks very leggy anyway. So let's do that. And I have some empty nodes up here as well, so I'm gonna cut that there. And this one, it would look really ugly if it's the only one that's trailing down. So let's go ahead and make a cut here. So this is how much cuttings I've managed to snip off, and it's not very long now, but that's okay. That pruning will encourage more growth, hopefully. And since it's looking a little bit desiccated already, so the plant will struggle to keep these leaves hydrated. So it was just a good idea, I think, to trim it back. This plant here is just in a plastic pot. So I hope I have done this right, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks. So here she is, my Scindapsus Pictus Argyraeus. So the reason I am filming this today because I wanted to clean this up. I don't enjoy looking at a plant when it's looking messy and sickly. It's all dried leaves up there, guys. So I would like to think that at least I managed to save 95% of the plant. But what you see there, those are mainly cuttings that did not make it. And the plant is definitely looking a lot better. The leaves are a lot happier. And I can see some new growth already. So that is a good sign. It is thriving. And it's not as long because after the initial cut, I did make another trim and put it back on top because honestly I don't like the way it looks. But sadly most of the cuttings did not make it, so I think that's what I'm gonna do after filming. I will cut this plant further and put it back on top, so we'll see if it's gonna push out more branching or side shoots, and when spring comes, definitely I would like to see some more growth. I'm sure this will be looking like a whole different plant. And for the meantime, I think it will stay in laca because I don't know what's the deal of this plant, guys, because every time I touch the root ball for a repot, it's not just responding so well. So I'm gonna leave it alone because it seems to be liking it in laca. So there you go, guys, and thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. I will see you in the next video. Bye.